The 40R is an agreement between the developer and the municipality to come together, provide a new development that will have a component of affordable housing in it. And that component allows every house in that unit to be counted towards our affordable housing goal, which is 10% of the community. Right now, we're at 3.5. If this were a 40B, the developer wouldn't necessarily have to engage in a dialogue and discussion with the town. They have concurrently filed both a 40B and a 40R to do this. My preference and what I would like, the counselors and to ask questions, or if there's any information that we need to get you, we would do this. But we're in the process of developing an agreement. The town would stand to benefit before any property taxes are even collected, $1.25 million from the Commonwealth for engaging in this 40R development. Now, I've heard from residents, myself, and I'm sure all of you have as well, with concerns about this development for the traffic. That was forefront in our agreement with the developer. The developer did a in-depth traffic study. They looked at the morning commute. They looked at the evening commute. They looked at what different patterns exist. They were out there. They were filming. They took data, and they put a study and paid a traffic analyst on their dime to come back with the numbers and a potential solution. There's a couple of intersections that need to be widened. We need to change a couple of lane patterns along here. We need to add an additional light at George Levin, and then we need to time the lights that are on Kelly Boulevard going into Plainville so it supports and synchronizes the traffic. Now, this so far is all at the cost of the developer. But once we have that, what would happen is we've asked, and working with Gil, that the draft bylaw that would have to be approved, that planning board consider that, weigh in on that, and then once they're satisfied that that's met, we would bring that forward to the town council for consideration. I would then make the assumption you're going to refer that to the bylaw committee. And then once that comes out of bylaw, it would come back to the town council for a vote to approve. I think that's probably, as you look at that, sometime in August, September timeframe when that would happen. I have to hold a public hearing. It's the 40R process mandates that the chief executive officer of the municipality is the one that conducts the hearing. I will not schedule a public hearing until I have a development agreement with the developer, and once we have that, 2 weeks after that date, if we get it, and I'm sure we'll come to some kind of solution, but 2 weeks following that, we'll have the public hearing. And I would encourage everybody from the public that's interested in this topic, that has a perspective, that's the time to come in and share your opinion. Come in, share and tell us what your concerns are. So if there's something that we can do to alleviate that, or make a correction, or address an issue, the best way is to come in and tell us.